Imagine this, you're working at an airport gate, everything is completely normal from shift to shift until it isn't. And if you accept the wrong passenger, you have a massive problem. Okay, hello, so welcome to my first devlog with my webcam, and in this video I'll be showing you the progress I made in my game. The time I'm recording this video is the 24th of June and I live in Germany and it's incredibly hot.
Oh my god, bro.
I'm not sure how to survive the next weeks. At least I have some free time from university right now, so that's quite convenient. So the game is about being a ground agent at an airport with a dose of a little creepiness. You're the ground staff checking tickets, checking IDs, checking passports and catching criminals before they enter the plane. Let's start by showing you the arrest system of those criminals. And I did it in quite a lazy way right now, but in a good way. I built a dynamic passenger system that generates IDs, nationalities, and document errors. And the most annoying part, I also laid down the system to fully localize the game. Which means every single dialogue line, every entry, everything that is visible on the screen in form of text is written inside a JSON file. It was incredibly dry to program, but hey, at least now the game is ready to be translated into every possible language. And I have a friend that kinda speaks every possible language that could be relevant to me. And that friend also appears to be decent in coding, at least on a small scale. A very good friend of mine, yeah. But now let's get to the fun part. What actually happens when you arrest a criminal? Firstly, I added a red button, which is quite hard to miss, and I needed an arrest system. But there is a problem. I'm a solo developer who also goes to university, and this game is basically just my free time project. So I have absolutely zero time to invest in complex animations, a handcuff system, or whatever would make this animation fancy. So I just used a classic indie developer trick. When you hit the alarm, a massive metal shutter slams down in the fraction of a second. The counter is closed and you only hear the sounds. And in the code, I basically just made the character invisible of the passenger and he just disappears. And after some time, the next passenger just comes to the counter and the game goes on. But this simple solution saved me weeks of animation problems. And honestly, the slam of the metal shutter just makes it more intimidating anyways, so it's kind of a win-win situation. As you have noticed already, probably, the game graphics are kind of trash right now, but this is somewhat intentional as I firstly want to have the game loops done before polishing the graphics. Right now the metal shutter is just a gray cube that falls down. The animation works, but just the texture isn't there, and there is still no complete sound design yet. And there's also just one character walking up to the counter every time, but technically it's just the visuals. These are also the next things I will change, so don't worry. The next things I will also add is an economy system, which rewards you for letting the right ones in and punishes you if you let wrong ones in, or even let criminals in. This is pretty much the core game loop until now. If you have any fun ideas that could be added into my game, just let me know in the comments. Also, the game has zero story right now, but I'll add it soon. Okay, so that's it for the first quick devlog. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one.